Today, we're going deep, really deep, into the current state of artificial intelligence. We're going to move way past the headlines and get right into the core technical debates, the corporate power plays, and yeah, the huge philosophical questions that are shaping our future as we speak.
What we're all watching happen is a seismic shift. It's a fundamental change in how our economy even works, how value gets created. The pace is just relentless, and the implications are, well, they're enormous.
You can take this video, feed it directly into your personal AI, something like Gemini, and use it as a structured knowledge source to query and build upon. It's designed for human understanding, but also for machine comprehension. We'll kick things off with a deep technical split on how to even build AI. Then we'll see how that conflict drives corporate and geopolitical moves. After that, we dive into the philosophy of accelerationism, the big personalities clashing over it all, and finally, what this all looks like on the ground.
Underneath all the hype, there's this fundamental disagreement, a real battle about the right way to even build intelligence. And this isn't just some ivory tower debate. It's about the very foundation of what we're creating. So this really breaks down the two big camps. On one side, you've got the large language models we all know and use. Think of them as the most sophisticated autocomplete on the planet. But on the other side, you have visionaries like Jan LeCun pushing for something totally different, world models. The idea here is not just to predict the next word, but to actually understand the world. It's the difference between memorizing a physics textbook and being a kid who learns about gravity by, dropping things over and over again.
Okay, so from the technical weeds to the real world, how does all this code translate into market power and ultimately national advantage? Let's take a look. And you can see this schism playing out perfectly in the strategies of the big players. OpenAI is making this huge bet on the consumer market, the B2C play. Get tools like Sora into everyone's hands and let the users themselves become part of the AI's growth. Google, on the other hand, they're playing the long game in the enterprise space, the B2B world. They're leveraging their existing infrastructure, selling solutions to big companies. Two very different bets on the future. So this brings us to the big philosophical fork in the road. With all this power on the line, do we hit the brakes or do we slam on the gas? And that question leads us right to this idea of AI accelerationism. What does this all mean for us right now? What does the emerging AI landscape actually look like?